Yo, so I'm up really late, but I have to talk about this stream that just went really, really crazy. So let's watch Payo, who is a WoW streamer, die on hardcore.
Oh shit. Wait, come on, bro. Let's me. I don't want to see my screen dead. Please go on stock. Am I on stocking? Wait, please, 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 please. Tabarnak! Hostile jeu de merde! Ah yo, I'm done, bro. I am so done. It's insane, bro. Come on, man. Wait, this game is.
Unfortunate.
C'est vrai que c'est un hostie de jeu
So
de
this is
merde.
him talking
I'll
about
be
it now.
honest, bro. I'm making a video about it. I'm gonna say really like this is why I don't play hardcore. Chad, did you ever die to a DC? Well, you can always go. There's people that don't care because they transfer after that on. Yo, this guy is an layer. But can I get a link? I'm gonna.
So he then is like, "Can I appeal it? I wanted to play hardcore. I'm just disappointed." Fortunately, this was only 2 hours into his 15-hour stream. So I'm a little winded from trying to get the content that I can to talk about right away, but let's just kind of go through what that content is, right? We'll watch the first minute here of Payo and Bululu.
Payo is one of my friends that I can say anything and do anything, and I know it's gonna be alright after because we are always be friend and can say everything like sister and brother and be friend like.
Friend zone, yeah, I know.
This didn't age well.
Can you introduce yourself?
Okay. The thing is,
Are you crazy?
I'm Bolulu.
Roxy Lane.
Bolulu.
Roxy Lane. Ah, hey, watch out, it's mon Cathy West!
No.
Hey, hey, attention! Attention! The chat is on. No, but it's crazy. Oh. Whoa. My god. Okay. Watch out!
Okay.
Okay, go take a screenshot.
So I think that's a general point to stop at, where clearly there's like this trope going on where it's like the crazy guy and the hot girl, right? And when I say crazy guy, I mean someone that is kind of like making fun of himself, nerdy dude, and it's like, oh, why is this girl attracted to me? Well, in this case, clearly there was a monetary aspect. For her to get to this meeting, again, there was like this trailer 4 days in advance, so it's a planned thing where it was, I guess, like a 2 hour drive to get here. And they have some funny content.
I won't lie, I've been thinking about us for a long time. And the very first time I met you, I knew it was something. Since we're together, every time I talk to you or I see you, I feel like I have something in the there. The little mushroom. Not the mushroom, the butterfly. I have the butterfly. I have the butterfly.
Do I have the choice?
Yo, let me fucking talk, holy hell!
So it's interesting how he talks to the to the camera here.
You know what? Never mind. I don't want to marry you anymore. You're fucking annoying, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's interesting how they're then just like talking to the camera. So that to me just indicates like the level of content, right? Like he's not actually proposing to her. He doesn't have a ring. I mean, anyways, there's layers to this.
Hop. Headshot. Yeah.
Streamers and saying headshot.
What's up? Sorry, guys. Sorry, this is alright, sorry that she's right. Sorry, my bad. No, that was fucking gross. No, because usually I do it on my chat. Sorry, I'm fucking retarded. Sorry. No. Okay. I would like to apologize for me being. Hey!
So that's fair that he immediately apologizes, says that was too far. That's the line for her, right? Where she's like, I am being humiliated. That's gross. Too much. She does get a little physical there, though, right? Pulling his hair and really controlling him as much as she can. So now we'll watch another one.
Comme ça, et voilà, parfait.
Thank you.
Okay, actually, we'll save that one. So we'll watch this one next.
Oh boy. Oh, sacrament, I'm afraid, chat. Wait, you're sleeping tonight, right? But we need to fix some rules. First of all, we keep our clothes while sleeping. This is the very first thing.
No, but we didn't sleep in the same bed.
We don't?
No.
Okay.
We are friends.
No, it's fine.
Calm down. PPC.
Calm down. PPC.
C'est quoi là? T'avais pas sorti les bâtons? Sont les bâtonnets de fromage?
So there's just funny moments, right? But let's start seeing the non-funny moments here. They bring out a bag of gifts where, all right, guys, you give me 5 gifts in subs, and she gets to open a present. So she gets something from it, and I get something from it, right?
Cannot check. Go. Choose well.
Choose
Un
well.
autre risotto.
Non, c'est un risotto.
C'est des pâtes. C'est du crabe des
A
nerfs.
crab dinner, Punkers and Dollar. This is good.
Jamais ça.
This is good. This I won't lie, chat. Is there any Canadian in the chat? If you're
So KD
a
classic.
Canadian, no. Oh wait, there's
She's
another
like, I
5
wanna
gifted.
know.
Okay. Watch out. Okay,
So
it's
someone
fine.
immediately
Another 5
gifts
gifted
5.
sub and oh, wow. Oh my goodness! What the hell? A shaker. A
Non,
shaker?
c'est une bouteille.
No, it's a shaker.
Non, c'est une...
It's a fucking shaker.
Hey, Chris, je te cogne avec, c'est une bouteille d'eau.
Yes,
Marqué
yes.
bouteille d'eau dessus.
Yes, you're right, but you can
Un shaker, come on.
can still use it as a shaker. I'm gonna show. Please.
Non. Il y a eu 5 gifted subs, j'ai le droit à
Il
avoir
devient
ça.
So anyways, moves forward.
I don't
Go to the next one.
Oh my god.
More talking.
Some capo in the chat. Guess why I buy you tuna? Guess I saw that. I swear to God, I saw
Tuna.
that at the store and I said, you know what? She's muscular. She has a nice back, and guess what? She needs protein. So of course, protein is good for you. Can we have some poggers in the chat? Yo, no, but for real, easy clap in the chat. I just want to say something. This is from Italio, #1 from Italio. So when I buy something, it's not the cheap one from fucking.
She's not having it. So she's like, okay, these gifts are just not super great. So they have some like microwave food. Again, this is not some high quality snacking going on. There's a trend throughout of how sucky the meal is, where it's just like burnt or not warm enough or just microwave, right? Where it's just more alcohol, more trash food.
Yeah.
Ooh, this one is a good one. This one is a good one.
C'est un shampoing.
No, you got the good one here. That is a really good one. Watch out. C'est juste un petit peu à gauche parce que j'aimerais ça dans les
Ça, j'adore.
Juste un petit peu. And there it is.
Ça, j'adore.
Sunscreen 30. Can we have some poggers in the chat? Hawaiian Tropic. There it is, because I know this woman like to travel, and I bought her some sunscreen. Easy clap
I'm
in the
going
chat.
to Thailand in March.
Are you
Thank
gonna
you.
use it?
Yeah.
So she's actually happy now. And she sniffs it.
Wait,
And
is
she's
it?
like, wait a
Oh, is
second.
it?
Did
Hey,
you
what
use
the
it?
hell? Not PPC?
He's like, oh.
Ben, déjà ouvert.
She's like, it's been
It's
used.
already open.
She's no longer happy.
Wait, is that up to date? Is that Yo.
No longer happy. He's like, I used it once. Okay, so after all that, here's the next one.
What is this one?
And look at his face. He can't contain it. He's like, oh no.
What is this?
C'est sûr, c'est des jokes.
Je sais pas c'est quoi. Fucking. Oh! Oh, mais it's not bad. No, it's not.
Mais j'ai pas de...
It's Vagisil. Bon. Okay, type one in the chat, you know what is Vagisil? Bon, Vagisil, it's bon, let's see.
J'ai pas besoin de
Yes,
ça.
it's fine. My God, it's okay, dude.
Immediate
Let's see.
change.
No, it's fine. Let's see you're with your friend or you're with your date. And at some point, it smells a bit like Mon Cati US. Well, with Vagisil, 2 push and
Two
it's done.
push.
Easy clap in the chat. There it is. I thought about you when I saw it at the store. Vagisil. Sorry, but I'm 40 years old. Ad, cut it up. Cut! Everyone cut it! Alright!
Okay, so he just total botch where he just doubled down 2 or 3 times. And to actually spray it, like that's just crazy, man. That's crazy. So just not reading the room and that barrier as far as like where that line of humiliation is just way crossed. And so that's when it comes down to if you have experience doing adult films, you have a price, right? That's just the reality. And her price is not being met, where she um, is there for 2 hour drive and now just humiliation, right? She linked her PayPal a couple times and she's been given $16. Okay. She looks at her phone maybe once or twice, I would imagine, to check. Whereas he's getting thousands of subscribers, hundreds of dollars donated, and she's just watching this and getting humiliated. And I understand not being happy about that, but I do think she now takes it a little bit far with what's going to happen
Alright,
here.
easy clap in the chat. My little piece of shit.
So she's just not
It's
happy.
funny, no? It's a joke, my god.
So then we'll just watch this clip here.
Alright.
Oh,
Tu viens-tu te...
oui? Smell my
Non.
coochie. Smell good, hein? Thank you.
Là, il faut que tu te calmes. On n'est pas dans un de tes films de cul, Calice. Calme-toi. Oh my god, I think we have to end the stream. She is being Monkati West right now. Holy hell, calm down. I think drink water. She needs to drink water at all costs, my friend. Holy moly. I know,
No,
calm down,
but
chat.
you know.
She's
So
being
she
Monkati.
seems to be able to joke about it, right? That's the point that I want to make there. But then it's just going to go downhill. So we're still about 20 minutes out from it really going downhill. But at first she's not happy, right? At first she's looking at her phone, immediately gets less engaged with what's happening. She gets a couple more gifts, and they're just not super great gifts. She's just not super happy about them, right? So then she gets some alcohol, great. And then she gets these cards.
Which one? Which one? Show the chat, goddammit. Peter Fosberg recruit buggers in the fucking lair.
It's like a $1 card. Like,
Guess what? Watch out. Who is this?
watch out.
No, my friend, it's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi!
Oh my fucking god, and the
Ça, c'est
chat
bon!
is
Ça, c'est
going
des bons cadeaux!
crazy in the left.
So yeah, she's like kind of goes with it and then gets Scary Movie, just like multiple DVDs. And she's just like, I'm too much for this. Like, you are just making fun of me, and I don't deserve this. And that's fair, right? Again, if your line of work is in a lot of ways just like humiliation for money, like that's who you're hanging out with, right? So then it's just going to get a little bit much, where she steps away for a little bit and he kind of talks loudly, making some jokes and making light of the situation. And again, like that's the back and forth, right? Where she makes fun of him, but he's getting paid, right? Like he's getting thousands to be humiliated by this chick that is just saying, I'm not going to do anything with you, dude. You're no. And again, it is kind of like this a little bit of a bait where he takes off his shirt at one point and he's like, how do I look? And she's like, oh, you're not actually too bad. So there's just like this bait, right? And I think that like the people watching this definitely side all with Payo and see the side of someone taking advantage more. There is the other side of the simps that are just always going to go with whatever the e-girl is with in that reality, right? So there's two far sides here. I don't know exactly where the middle ground is, but to me, it all comes down to Vagisilgate, right? Like that was the moment that instance changed and everything just was no longer the same. So then she comes back, and it just now changes a lot more between two different languages, both English and French. So when this is now where things are really going to go too far.
Yeah.
So he sprays more Vagisil.
Oh.
She's being mon cat US. I won't lie, it doesn't smell that good, so guess what? Watch out, you will need a little bit of Vagisil. Up, up.
So she's just not about it. And she's like, this is just too far. And again, I don't want to. I guess I haven't mentioned this. My understanding maybe is that she is trying to push herself away from that line of work and being just labeled and known for that, right? But when what you do is what you do for a living, that in some ways is what you become known for, right? Like Payo is this degen streamer. And that's what she's now going to get into here. So here now Payo's not going to be happy.
On va quoi avec ton char? Mayo, tu me fais sentir ta snatch, là. Tu sais, tu penses que c'est pas un manque de respect? Un petit peu.
Ok, puis toi?
Moi quoi? Je t'ai pas fait sentir ma graine,
Non,
tabarnak?
tu m'as fait
Non, mais là...
développer du Vagisil
Ben oui, mais
en me
c'est...
faisant passer
Oui.
comme quelqu'un qui était pas propre.
So
Mais
she's
non, mais
just
c'est
not
une bouteille
happy.
de face,
Ah,
là.
ok, c'est une
And
Franchement,
I've looked
tu
into a lot of different people talking about this from the French perspective.
Mais je sais pas, je t'ai pas vu là, le faire, franchement.
Tabarnak.
Ah, c'était une... Ok, ben je suis désolé, regarde. Je pense qu'on a... Guys, we have a
Non.
misunderstanding.
Non. Je m'en crisse, ils vont clip it and film it, you know?
Oh my
Genre, come on.
God. Ok, well, I'm sorry.
Non, je m'en calisse.
She wants an apology.
Même à chaque fois. C'est du n'importe quoi.
She is saying, you gotta say sorry for what you did. This was just too far, and I'm not about it.
Je suis ben trop bonne, ben trop gentille pour être ici, on sait pas.
Is my basic understanding. Feel free to correct me.
Payo or Balulu, can you please share why the bread was cold?
It's just cringe, right? It gets really cringe now. And at one point he's like, is this for the content or what? And it is funny. But it's just too much. So again, gets a little louder here.
Burn, est-ce d'objet, moi?
C'est vrai, t'as raison. Non, t'as raison.
And now it blows up here.
Je suis là pour toi.
On a une assez bonne... Est-ce que ça tente?
Puis je fais genre d'être là. Fait que tu vas t'excuser.
Okay, I would like to apologize for what exactly? For the Vagisil or?
No, for everything that you fucking made me feel like bad tonight.
Alright, so
Because you look like a fucking pervert narcissistic tonight.
Wait,
And,
attends, mais je vais arrêter
no,
de stream. Ok, bon, j'arrête le stream. Non, là,
why
t'abuses,
you
man.
fucking
Non, là, t'es sérieux,
Just
t'abuses en tabarnak.
excuse
Excuse-moi, pourquoi,
yourself.
Calais, je fais une joke
Excuse
avec le
your-
site Vagisil, tu me
Ok,
pètes une
ok,
coche,
ok,
puis
mais
tu capotes
tu
pour
trouves ça
rien,
normal.
puis depuis tout à l'heure, je t'achète des hosties de
Non,
cadeaux,
mais
puis
tu
tu
trouves
chiales
ça-
à chaque hostie
I
de
don't-
cadeau,
hey,
tabarnak.
arrête, là,
Non,
arrête,
non, sorry,
arrête,
essaie pas de me faire
arrête,
sentir mal,
arrête.
puis de me traiter de hostie de pervert
Ok,
devant tout mon chat,
ok,
Calice.
ok.
Non. Est-ce que t'es
Yeah,
pas
he's
plus
now
sérieux
not
en ce
happy.
moment? Je vais pas te mentir, t'abuses un petit peu, c'est bon.
J'abuse
Ok?
He
parce
said that
que
is not
T'arrives
okay.
ici, t'arrêtes pas de promouvoir ton hostie de calice de PayPal quand on est supposé d'être amis, que tu
promote
viens de
ton
voir.
PayPal, hey,
Ouais!
j'ai-
Non!
sorry,
Non,
là,
ça me
mais
dérange
c'est
pas,
juste
mais
le
t'arrêtes
temps,
pas de...
So now it's going to devolve more about, again, I don't speak this language, but from what I've heard, and you can just pick some stuff up. I mean, they just say PayPal, right? So the reality is she wants more money. And it's just going to get louder here. We'll just skip through some of the yelling, but again, he did not like being called that. That was the line for him, right? So now he is very unhappy about the situation. And she is going to continue to call him a narcissist, someone that just cares about himself, but at the same time is wanting that money, right? So now it comes down to hour and a half travel, 2 hours travel to get there, being made fun of.
à dire que.
Parfait.
Yes.
Parfait.
Yeah.
Parfait.
And now it's like, okay, get out.
Ben, je vais le fermer en tabarnak, man. Puis bonne soirée, ma belle, man. Bon, ben c'est correct, man. Je veux plus jamais te voir de ma calice de lit.
Je suis d'accord.
Ben c'est correct, regarde.
T'es une grosse merde.
Ben c'est correct, regarde, c'est correct. Je suis une grosse merde. Oublie pas ton Vagisil, il est direct là.
Non, regarde. C'est toi qui en as plus besoin que moi du Vagisil.
Ouais, c'est correct.
C'est toi qui en as plus besoin que moi du Vagisil.
So he's the one who talked about it first there, and then she just snaps, right? So this is when the earlier, it just really broke right there, where he said something about it, and then she picks it up. And fortunately,
Ah ouais.
but let's just keep listening.
Ben ouais, c'est correct, mais tu vas prendre une hostie de joke. Ouais, je suis une vidange, c'est correct, man.
Fermez ton stream.
Non, je m'en calisse. Non, le monde veut voir à quel point t'es wild.
She wants to end the stream, and he's saying no.
Arrête de niaiser, man. Yo, t'arrêtes, tabarnak! Oh! Yo, ok, décalisse, man. Tu décalisses de chez nous, live, là! Décalisse! Tu décalisses de chez nous! Yo! T'arrêtes-tu, calice, man? Yo! Yo, ok, je vais le fermer. Arrête! Hey, t'es une hostie. Yo,
The Christmas music in the background is just such a contrast to reality, right? The crazy world that we live in. We're muted for a second here as we just contemplate, what is this world? This is just about humiliation. That's all this was. Back and forth and getting paid for it. And it just went so wrong. So he'll take off the mute in a second here. And we'll just hear what I think, again, is like, it's just getting a little bit too much at this point. Too much. And I'm going to have to probably bring in the editor here. And in a second, once it's no longer muted, I'm going to mute again when the offense happens out of just everything that we've seen here. This, to me, is over the line. I don't know what happened, but I do just have to talk about it. Speaking to Dims, that was on camera. That was way too far. You don't know what happens here, but it's not from Payo. It's not from Payo.
Ah ouais.
Oh, t'es un esti de zéro dans la vie.
Je suis le plus gros zéro.
Check bien le stream que je vais faire sur toi, mon esti.
Yo, tu fais ce que tu veux, man. Je vais jamais. Mais il y a une affaire que je vais faire. Je vais jamais t'agresser comme tu m'as fait aujourd'hui, man. Tu m'as sauté dessus pis t'as pété mon stream, bro.
T'arrêtes pas de me roast depuis tantôt. Ferme ta gueule, esti.
Ok, tu t'en vas tout, j'appelle la police.
So I think he just said, you assaulted your pet on stream, bro. I don't know what she says as a response. But yeah, that's clearly not okay, right? So from here, really not a whole ton from the content side of things. I feel like of what was said, basically just like, get out, and then...
T'es même pas capable de prendre une hostie de joke, man. Des calices, là. Sérieusement, comme. Non, mais yo, tu
She's still there.
Seul, toi aussi, là.
In terms of like quality, though, of the discussion, I don't think anything is extremely relevant from this point. Besides, she's gone at this point, and he's just like trying to fix his stream as much as possible. He then goes on for 6 more hours. So he talks about the experience, smokes something, spills, cleans, talks about it more, plays more WoW, eats more food, just as Payo in every extent, right? So, living his life as Payo does. At the end here, gets really crazy. Just living life, right? So, this is a spectacle, is what it comes down to. And I just don't know how many streams like this will happen for so many feud streamers like this, right? It's just a legendary stream, and had to talk about it. So anyways, GG's.